In the game ProGymnast, swinging is a core mechanic around which most of the gameplay is built upon. As there are mainly 18 different combinations of movement possible with the joysticks alone, finding the best inputs for a variety of scenarios can be challenging. This guide aids at providing clarity on how to exactly adjust your swing techniques to obtain the desired outcomes, and will allow you to master any apparatus and help you through the challenge levels. Before we start with the tutorial, let me explain some common gymnastics vocabulary. I promise it will be quick. Swinging. Swinging is defined as the act of moving back and forth while suspended. A giant. Doing a giant is the act of swinging all around the bar, starting from a handstand position and usually ending in another handstand position. Swinging directions. This may seem counterintuitive at first, but swinging in the direction you are facing is called swinging backwards, and swinging in the direction your back is facing is called swinging forward. Just think of a gymnast doing a salto on the floor and it will become logical, as the gymnast that rotates in the direction he is facing is doing a forward flip, while a gymnast that rotates in the direction his back is facing is doing a backwards flip. Release. A release skill is an element where you let go of the bar, perform a certain skill and catch the bar again. Main releases are Jäger, Gänger, Kovacs and Kachev. Dismount. A dismount is an element that starts on the apparatus but where you finish on the ground, preferably on your feet. Now to the tutorial. We are going to cover 5 techniques, which are 1. Getting momentum when you have done a little. 2. Simple giant with 1 input. 3. Simple giant with 2 inputs. 4. Burst giant for releases of simple to intermediate difficulty. And 5. Burst giant for difficult to extreme releases. In order to gain momentum on bars when you have none, press left down and right for your gymnast to pike down and start moving forward. Either release soon after starting moving, or keep the buttons pressed until you do so-called stomach roll, the release to start swinging. The first and most moderate technique consists of simply pressing right as you pass vertical. This technique is best suited for simple releases and dismounts, or for slightly slowing down momentum if you feel the need for it. If you wish to slow down your momentum more heavily, just don't press anything. You can also use the tight grip suture as you reach handstand to slow down your momentum even more. If you wish to cancel your momentum to start swinging forward, just press right before reaching vertical. The second technique consists of only using one of the analog sticks and pressing left as you reach vertical and pressing right as you leave vertical. This technique is mostly as effective as the first one, and which analog you use is basically up to preference. The third technique is a big momentum builder. It works similar to the second technique, but instead of using only one analog, you use both at the same time. As you reach vertical, press left and right, and as you leave vertical, press left and right. This technique gives you a burst in momentum and is very effective for dismounts or for releases where you wish to change direction after recatching the bar. If you wish to use the burst momentum to go over the bar to recatch it, like in a Kovacs, make sure that the swing preceding your burst swing, you use the very first technique and hold it past handstand. This will make your gymnast stay longer close to the bar, allowing for that direction to be transmitted into your release. For the most difficult but still realistic releases, use left and right simultaneously instead of only right on the swing preceding your burst swing, holding it past handstand as well. And if the sky is the limit to you, the fourth technique will come in handy. It is surprisingly simple considering it will give you crazy amounts of hate. All you need to do is press left and right as you pass vertical, quite similar to the first technique, but you will also bend your arms and tuck in at the same time. The default buttons for these being L2 and R2.